Hello, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron here, founder CEO of AAA Games, with you. And as you're seeing on my Twitter timeline or XSPAAA tube, it's all going down. Everything just all over the place. I just put a little post that for Grand Theft Auto 6, Ashton Twomley, like his father Gary, never can turn his mind off. And you know what? There's correlation. It's so true. I can't even tell you. There's so much going on in my mind right now. I can't. It's hard to really speak. It's hard to think. It's hard to concentrate. It's hard to everything. Bottom line is, this is for my future. It's for my future. To save my future. To save my house. $10 billion. I know people can't easily rattle that off their tongue and wrap their minds around it. And I completely understand that. But I am here to continue to tell you, I'll continue to tell you every single day if I have to, that it's very, very real. And it's the fact of the matter is, it's very, very real, because the case is very, very real. The reality check is going to be very, very real for my mother if she doesn't smarten up, because right now our money market account's being drained. There's pretty much nothing in it. Her bank account's down to nothing. It's been sucked out, whatever's left in it. And what's going to happen is she's going to lose the house. She's going to be displaced on the streets in an area where I certainly don't want her to be. I'm going to lose the wheels, and you know what's on those wheels. You've seen I posted a picture of both Twitter and YouTube of I have this car, right? It's the only car in the Grand Theft Auto universe that Rockstar has dedicated towards Honda, but not Honda, Hyundai. Belokin, the Belokin Prairie. The Belokin Prairie is the only Hyundai-based vehicle. So what I actually did with that is I created a little Grand Theft Auto 6 poster, and it's got this somewhere like Grand Theft Auto meets The Getaway, Sergeant Mitchell and all those characters there. The vibe's going through it, and it's got a picture of me. It's inverted. I put it through Adobe Create. I put it through there. I inverted it. I desaturated it, inverted it, and gave it kind of this kind of like Mr. Brooks, the movie Mr. Brooks look. So it's like really sinister, and it gives it this air of mystery, which I love about it. And then I put the car there, and the car actually has all space, which is Grand Theft Auto 6's version of Everywhere, and a tagline that I created called The Power of Imagination. Like for Everywhere is the pulse of ambition. And I basically just photoshopped that on the car, on the driver's side of the car, and then on the trunk of the car, which hood of the car. I have that there on there as well. Now what that's supposed to show is that there's correlation with Grand Theft Auto 6 to reality. So what you're seeing is, it should start to really make sense. I have the car in Grand Theft Auto 6. Ashton Twomley drives a Belokin Prairie, which is a Hyundai. Who drives a Hyundai? And what's on that Hyundai? That's right. Amazing, isn't it? It starts to make sense. At least I'm hoping that it does. I'm really hoping that it does, because there's no shortage of ambition with me. There's no shortage of stress. Sadly, there's a shortage of time in a day. The seconds go. I'm still a little bit sick, but I'm much better. Much more pulled together now. But this means everything to me. I can't say it enough. Words can't describe it. Nothing can illustrate it. I can only hope that what I'm doing is enough. Because I will tell you, I've had the pleasure to work undercover for one of the most coveted, well-respected AOA organizations that the world knew of, knows of, and will know of until it becomes its time to get defunct and immortalized in the video game industry. I can't tell you who that is, but I think if they know, they know. I'm still not dressed up. I'm gonna only get dressed up here, soon. It's such a pain in the butt to, get your colors, get everything right there with the suit. But I want to start dressing up. I want to show you I'm taking this. This means everything to me. Okay, it really, really does. It's a break or break situation. My sister goes to shared family living. I'm gonna be. I don't want to say poor, but I'm not gonna be the greatest. I won't have money. That's for sure. Now, money doesn't fix your problems. Okay, it's not a bandage. You can't just get a whole bunch of money and say all your problems are thrown out the window. No, absolutely not. You need to man up and do it. You can't back down, look the other way. You need to take everything headstrong, head on. Even if it sucks, it kills, it burns. If you have COVID, anything like that, and I hope that those who have COVID, get rid of it and get vaccinated. I'm very fortunate I don't have that. Just a little cold, a little sniffled, and I'm grateful for that. And you never stop being grateful. You never stop counting your blessings. I'm going to go ahead and shut this video down right now. I've got so much more. You'll see very much more from me all around. I'm taking this to the max, ladies and gentlemen. Taking this to the max. I've got brands to pop out for Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm working on everywhere. Agents throwing in them. I'm throwing it all in there. It's cleverly disguised. Cleverly ambitious. Crazy ambitious. Cleverly historic. That is XP Triple I Games. I'm the founder and CEO of that movement. And I encourage you to hug your loved ones not once, not twice, 3 times, or 4 times, but all the time. Because they matter. You matter to them. You give them as much as you need. They need you as much as you need them. And be about your ambition. Keep moving forward, because you need to stay and drive. Because life's only a one way. Thank you so much for watching. See more from me.